Hi, I'm Vicky and welcome to another video with me today. Today we're making these really beautiful earrings that I made using the Shamrock Luck Box from beadingschool.com. If you saw my video yesterday it was an unboxing video of this box and I showed you everything that came in the box, and I did say I was going to make something to share, and this is the piece I've made. So all these beads on here, all the amounts, everything you need for these apart from your thread and needle are included in this box. So if you didn't see that video yesterday, I should just go to check it out because all the beads are beautiful and it's worth having a little look at what you get, and I promise you won't be disappointed. It's so pretty. It's such a lovely box, and these colours are just divine. I'm somewhat in love with these drops, these teardrop beads, which weren't my first choice when I first looked at the box, as I do say on the video, but they're just amazing and they go so nice with this component and then this ear wire. So that's the Shamrock Luck Box. I will leave a description I'll leave a link in the description box below with obviously everything you need as per usual, and I'll leave all the links. So let's have a little look at what we need. Okay, so on my mat today I have a size 15 Miyuki seed bead, a size 11 Miyuki delica, a size 11 Miyuki seed bead, some half tealers, some Preciosa 3mm bicones, this really pretty little 7mm Preciosa chaton rose, a 10x14mm filigree teardrop bead, some 2mm round beads, and this really beautiful ear wire. I will leave all the material list down below with all the correct amounts that you'll need to make these earrings. I'm also using a size 12 needle and £6 Fireline. I think that's everything that we need to say about what we need. So let's get started. Okay, so to start the project, we're going to start with the back. And though this looks like a peyote bezel, and it is somewhat a peyote bezel because we have got a bit here, it doesn't start off with peyote, and that's because the Preciosa 7mm chaton rose is flat back, and I find peyoteing a flat back is quite a difficult thing in its own way because it kind of goes a little bit baggy, I guess. It's probably it just doesn't sit as nice as a pointed back chaton. So I've not bezeled it fully in peyote, so we're going to start with this back row, so it's nice and flat. And to do that, I probably should say before we start that I'm using just under a wingspan of thread, but you should use whatever you're comfortable with. If you prefer to use smaller length and then add in, that's up to you. If you prefer to go longer like I do, then again that's fine. So just under a wingspan I've used, and I did have a little bit left over at the end, but sometimes you just have to work with that when you're designing a piece. So back to that little bit on the back, I'm going to start by picking up 1/2 tealer and 1 size 11 seed bead. So that's 1/2 tealer and 1 size 11 seed bead, and I'm going to do that 3 more times for a total of 4 of each alternated. Always check your holes with any multi-hole beads just to make sure you've got no blockages. So as you can see now, I have these 4 tealers, 4 half tealers and 4 size 11 seed beads on my needle, and I'm just going to drop them down my thread, leaving about a 10cm tail to weave in later. And then I'm going to take my needle back up all the beads from the tail end, straight back through all the beads again, and pull into a ring. And I'm just going to go through them all again because I actually want this to be really secure. So I'm just going to go through them all again, same way from the tail end. So now you can see I've got 2 threads running through them, and then just going to pop into that first tealer again to seal the ring and pull tight. Okay, and there we go. That's our little ring of beads. So I'm still coming out to the bottom of this tealer, I'm now going to take my needle up the side of this tealer that I'm coming out of and go through the hole that I haven't used yet on the outside there, like so. And I'm going to pull my needle through, and this thread will just slide up against this half tealer here, so you won't see that thread really. Okay, and that's how your work should look now. You should be coming out of this unused hole of the top of a tealer. I'm now going to pick up one 2mm round bead, one 3mm bicone, and one 2mm round bead. And I'm going to go straight into the next tealer along, missing out the 11, straight into the next tealer along in the unused hole, and I'm going to pull through. And that's how your work should look now. And I'm going to repeat that again. I'm going to pick up one 2mm round bead, one 3mm bicone, and one 2mm round bead. And I'm going to go into the next unused hole of the next tealer along and pull through like so. And I'm going to repeat that twice more. And that's how your work should look now. You should have these sets of round bead, bicone, round bead sat between each of your tealers, your half tealers. And I'm now just going to take my needle straight into the first round bead we picked up, like so, and pull through. I'm now going to pick up 5 15s, 5 size 15 seed beads, like so. I'm going to jump the bicone and go through the next round bead, half tealer, round bead, like so. So I'm jumping that bicone, as you can see, and going through the 2mm round, the tealer, and the 2mm round, and pull through. And you now have this little set of 5 sat over the bicone in this little arch. And I'm just going to do that again, picking up 5 size 15s. And I'm going to jump the bicone, as I've just done, and go through the next round bead, the tealer, the round bead, like so, and pull through. And you're going to repeat that twice more. And that's how your work should look now. You should have these little arches of 5 seed beads over each bicone. I'm now coming out of this 2mm bead, but I'm going to go up the first 3 15s of that first 5 15s that I put on. So up the first 3 and pull through. So you're essentially coming out of the middle 15 of that first set of 5. I'm now going to pick up 3 delicas, and I'm going to go straight into the next middle 15 of the next set of 5. So the third bead along of that set of 5, like so, and pull through. And as you can see, pulling them up, it's pulling it into a cup shape straight away. And I'm going to pick up 3 delicas again, like so. And again, I'm going to go straight into the next middle 15 of the set of 5, like so. And again, pull tight, get these beads to really sit up, like so. I'm going to repeat that twice more. Okay, so now you can see I have my little bezel already in place now. So what I'm going to do now is just loosen them beads a little bit, and I'm going to pop in my Chaton Rose into the gap, and I'm just going to pull tight, like so. And it might not be sitting as nice and neat as you'd like. You might be going, oh, that's not sitting straight, but it will, so don't worry about that. Just going to make sure everything's sitting nicely as I want it. There we go. So that's how your work should look now. I'm now going to go back through all of the delicate beads I've just added, but I'm not going to go through the 15s, just all the delicate beads. So going through the first 3 like so, and pull through and pull tight. This will really tighten up this bezel now. Then I'm going to jump that 15 we've just used and go through the next 3 like so. So missing that 15 completely and pull tight, and I'm just going to do that all the way around, just missing out them 15s and going just through the delicates. And again, pull tight, and that's how your work should look now. Your chaton rose should be nice and secure in the centre. I'm now going to go back into the middle 15 of the first set of 5, the one we first used, and I'm going to pick up one size 11 delicate. I'm going to miss this first delicate here and go into the middle one of that first set of 3 delicates. So straight into the middle one like so, and pull through, and you can see that that delicate, because this is the little peyote bit, so this delicate here is now sat above the first delicate, the one we've just missed of this set of 3, sat right there above this one. And I'm going to pick up one size 11 delicate, and I'm going to go into that middle 15, that next one here like so, and pull through. And now you can see we have these, this next delicate is also sat above the delicate I've just missed. So you've got these 2 new delicates in place. We'll just repeat that again. So coming out the 15, pick up one delicate, miss the next delicate along and go through the middle one, pull tight, and then pick up one delicate and go miss the next delicate along and go into the 15, pull tight, and now you're going to repeat that twice more. So repeat all the way around. And I'm just adding my last delicate in and going into that 15 that I started the round from, and pull through. And that's how your work should look now. I'm now going to step up into that very first delicate we've just added in that round. My needles fell out, keeps getting attached to things, my thread does. Okay, so step up there into this delicate. Sorry about the little silent pause there. I had a little bit of a knot. Probably should have said I've got a little bit of a knot and I just needed to get it out. But here we are. So I'm in that first delicate that I added in that previous round. I'm now going to pick up one size 11 delicate, and I'm going to go into that next delicate along that we added in that previous round. So I'm missing the middle one now and going into the next one along like so, and pull through. And you can see that this new delicate is now sitting above that middle delicate. I'm not going to go back into that first 15 that we've used here, but instead, if you see this 15 here behind it, this one, so you've got your center delicate and then the 2 either side of the center seed bead there of this set of 5, so that was the middle one, and then you've got these 2 behind it. I'm going to go into this one here, this second one, so with my needle coming towards the center one, so like so, into that one. I'm going to pull through. I'm going to miss this middle 15 and just go into what is essentially the fourth 15, so that one that is facing the one I've just come down, so this one here, like so. And that just joins them 2 together. So as I said, I added that delicate and went into this one here, and then I went into this seed bead, this 15, the second one of the set of 5, missed the third one of the set of 5 and went into the fourth one. So I'm now coming out of this seed bead here, this size 15, and I'm going to now go straight into that next new delicate along that we added in that previous round. and pull through. So you can now see that I'm coming out of this first delicate I added in the previous round. So I'm going to repeat it again. I'm going to pick up one delicate, I'm going to miss that middle delicate and go into the next new delicate from the previous round, like so, and pull through, which gives us a new one sat over this middle one here. I'm then going to take my needle through the second seed bead of the set of 5, so that's second seed, like so, and pull through. I'm going to miss the third seed bead, the middle seed bead, and go into the fourth one, like so, and pull through. And then I'm going to straight into this next delicate along from the previous round. And pull through. And now you're going to repeat that twice more, adding in that single delicate and then joining them 2 seed beads together. Okay, so I've completed that all the way around now, so I should have 4 new delicates in place. And I'm going to step up into the first one of them new delicates, so that middle delicate there. I'm going to step up into that one. So that's where I'm coming out of. I'm now going to pick up 3 15s. That's 3 15s. And I'm going to go into, I've finished adding seeds and delicates here. So I'm picking up these 3 15s and I'm going to go into this bicone here. So then the bicone that kind of falls after the delicate we're coming out of. So I'm coming out of this one and then that bicone's next. So I'm just going to go into the bicone, the one that sits between the 2 little 2mm beads, and pull through. And that's how your work should look. You should have these 3 15s sat on this side of the bicone. And then I'm going to pick up 3 15s. And I'm coming out of the bicone and I'm going to go straight into that middle delicate, the one we added in the previous round, that middle one there, that falls after this bicone, and pull through. And that's how your work should look now. You should have these 3 15s attached to these centre delicates on either side of the bicone. And we're just going to do that again. I'm going to pick up 3 15s. I'm coming out of this delicate and I'm just going to go straight into the next bicone along. It'll get a little bit tight. There we go. Like so. And pull through. And then I'm going to pick up 3 15s. And I'm going to go straight into that next delicate along, that next middle delicate from the previous round. Like so. And again, that's how your work should look now. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of 15s in place. And we're just going to repeat that now twice more, adding in sets of 3 seeds. And I'm just adding my last set of 3 15s in, coming out of this bicone. I'm going to go straight into that first delicate I started from. Like so. Okay. So now I'm going to go up the first 3 15s that I added, the very first 3 that are going into the bicone, like so, and pull through. And I'm now going to pick up, just going to maneuver some of my beads into place a bit better. There we go. Sometimes they just need a helping hand. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up 5 15s. So I'm coming out to the first 3 and I'm going to pick up 5 15s. So I'm coming out to them 3 and I'm going to go miss the bicone altogether and go down the next 3. The next 3 we've just added with my 5 15s. And pull tight. And you can see that now we have this arch going over the bicone. The bicone's encased in these beads now. You can see that we've got a gap here where the delicate is. I'm going to pick up 115, jump the delicate and go through the next 3 15s with a single 15, like so, and pull through. And that new 15 is now sat above that delicate. And then I'm going to repeat them 2 steps. So I'm going to pick up 5 15s. So I'm coming out of the first 3 here. I'm going to miss the bicone and go down the next 3 15s, like so. And pull through. And again, that's giving me that little arch over the bicone. And then I'm going to pick up 115, miss this delicate here and go through the next 3 15s, like so, and pull through. And that's how your work should look now. It's becoming more of a square shape. And we're just going to repeat them 2 steps all the way around. So the 5 15s and then the single 15, twice more. And I'm just about to add in my last little 15, single 15 over this delicate. So I'm going to go through, coming out to this one, this 15, I'm going to go through them first 3 15s and pull through. So the first 3 15s we started from. Here is my set of 5. I know they're all the same colour, so I'm hoping you're following this okay. But 1 2 3 4 5. So I'm now going to go through the first 2 15s of that set of 5, like so, and just pull through, and I'm not adding any beads. So through them first 2, I'm going to miss the middle one of that set of 5, so I'm going to jump that one and go down the next 2 of that set of 5. So I'm missing that middle 15 of that first set of 5 we added in the previous round, and pull tight. And you can see now that this 15 has popped. It's got a little pop, so it's sitting up a little bit more sharper. I'm now going to pick up 1 15, 1 2mm round bead, and 1 15, like so. I'm going to take my needle straight into that single 15 we added in the previous round, so straight into that one there, like so, and pull through. And that's how your bead should sit now. So you should have this popped little 15 and this 15 round bead 15 going into this single 15 here. I'm now going to pick up 1 15, 1 2mm round bead and 1 15. And you may have to look a little bit because obviously these are all the same colour. So let me come up a bit closer. My 15s, my 5 15s are 1 2 3 4 5. So you can see here, because there's the 3 15s that are attached to that single 15. So we're going to ignore them 3 15s and we're going to go through the first 2 15s of the next set of 5 and pull through, like so. Again, we're going to jump this middle 15 of this set of 5 and go through the next 2, like so, and pull through. And that one will now pop like that one did over there. Pull that bit tight, actually, a little bit of thread. I think it's just a little something stuck. There we go. So that one now matches up with that one. And then we're going to repeat adding these 15s and round beads here. So I'm coming out of the second set of 2 15s of the set of 5 after we've made that one pop. So I'm going to pick up a 15, a round bead, and a 15. Grab that one since I picked up 2 before. And I'm going to go through that middle 15, that single 15 we added in the previous round, straight into that one. And then I'm going to pick up a 15 a round bead and a 15. I'm going to miss these 3 15s and then go up into the 2 15s of the next set of 5, pull through, and that's how your work should look now. So you're going to repeat the missing of the middle 15 here to make him pop, and then add the 15s and 2mm beads there, and then again here. So you're just repeating what we've just done for the rest of the way round. And I'm just about to add in my last 15 2mm round 15. Again, I'm missing these 3 15s here, and I'm going to go through them 2 of the first 5. That's first 2 of the 5, and I'm going to pull that through, and that's how your work should look now. You might find it's a little bit bent here and there, but we're going to fix that in a second, so don't worry about that if they are looking that way, because we're going to make it all sit nice. And now I'm going to take my needle into this 15, this middle 15, the one we missed when we were putting in these little points. This one that we missed, I'm just going to go straight into that one and pull through. So I'm now coming out of this middle 15 of this set of 5, the one that's popped. That's where I'm coming out of. And we're now going to add this bit, because we're on the last rows of our earring now. So I'm going to add the drop now. So coming out of this middle 15, I'm going to pick up 2 15s. Oh no, sorry, 3 15s even. 3 15s, the drop, and I'm going through the larger end so that the smaller end is facing away from the piece. So through the large end, like so you can see that. And then I'm going to pick up a 3mm bicone and a 2mm pearl, or 2mm round bead, and then 3 15s. Okay, so I'll go through that all again. I've picked up 3 15s, the teardrop bead, a 3mm bicone, a 2mm round bead, and 3 15s. I'm now going to miss the 3 15s. I'm going to come up the 2mm round bead and up the bicone, through the teardrop, and through the first 15 I come to, like so, and pull through and pull tight, and just maneuver any beads that don't look like the sitting's nice on this, especially on this little peak out at the bottom. And coming out of this 15, I'm now going to pick up 2 15s and go back into the 15 I started the round from, the pointy 15 from the previous round, and pull through. And that's how your work should look now. You should have this little drop of beads hanging off your earring. I'm now going to go through the first 15 of these. So I'm going to call these sets of 2, because there's 2 here and 2 there before, but they're joined with this one. So go through the first 15 of that first set of 2, like so, and pull through. Pick up 1 15 and go through the next 15, the one that's connected to the teardrop, and through the teardrop, and pull tight. And you can see that bead's kind of like the one we just added is popping a little bit, kind of like these here. So we'll turn it over, and I'm going to go through the bicone, the 2mm round. It's just really helping sturdy up your piece as well. Through the 2mm round, and then the 3 15s. And then back up the 2mm round, the bicone, and the teardrop. There we go. And into that first 15 that you come to. It's very tight. Oh, there we go. Up all them beads again, and pull through, pull tight. And now the 2 15s on this side well, let's turn it back over to the way I was, because we've just popped that one in on that side. I'm going to go into that first 15 of the two that haven't got a bead in between them and pull through. And I think I've just put my thread around that. Don't do that, that's not what you want. Let me just loosen that and take that back out. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I had, but I hadn't. Just looked that way. Yeah, that's okay. So I'm coming out of this first 15 here now. I'm going to pick up one 15 and I'm going to go into the next 15 along with that set of two and pull through, and that will add this little pop bead same way as it is on that side, just matches up. And I'm going to go back into the 15 we started from, the one on above the bicone, and pull through and pull tight. And that's how your work should look now. Just make sure everything's sitting how you want it to be. That is the drop bit done, but now we need to get round to put our ear wire in, and on the way there we're going to go through the next two 15s. So through them next two 15s are the set of 5 15s above the bicone, into the first 15, the round bead, and the next 15, like so. And I'm pulling tight as I go. We're going to miss this 15 that this one's going into and go straight into the next 15 round bead 15. So straight through these 3 beads here, like so. So we're missing it, missing that 15 that both of these sets of beads are going into, and pull tight. And as you can see now, that's pulled these two 15s together and has really like smartened up this section here. I'm now going to go through all my beads here, all these 15s, 1 2 3 4 5, through the 15 round bead 15 to join the next two. So through these 3 here, and then through the 15 round bead 15, like so. Miss again, we're going to miss this middle 15 here that these beads are going into, and go through the next 15 round bead 15. So there's the 15, pull tight, round bead 15, and pull tight. And again, that's really neatened up this edge. I'm now going to go through the next 3 15s until I'm coming out of this little point bead that matches up with the one at the bottom, with the drop one. So through them 3 15s like so, and I'm now coming out of this one. And lay that down for a second while I pick up, and you probably should always check that the holes of your ear wire rings, so just there, I just want to make sure that's not open, even just a little bit, because the thread is thin and will come out of it. So I'm just pushing that together. So now I'm coming out of this side of my 15. I'm going to pick up 3 size 11 delicas. So that's 3 delicas, and put that back down on the map for a minute. And I'm going to take my needle through the ring of my ear wire, like so. So I'm making sure that it's sitting facing the way it should be. So because I've gone that way through it, essentially from left to right with the stone facing me, that is the right way. And then I'm going to pick up 3 more size 11 delicas, and I'm going to go back into that 15 I started from and pull tight. Careful not to get attached round the ear wire. And that's how your work should look now. You should have 3 delicas, your ear wire, and 3 delicas. I'm going to go forward into that first delicate, like so. And now I'm going to pick up 115. Ooh, it's hard to keep hold of, it's slippery. 115, coming out of this delicate, I'm going to go straight into the next delicate along of that first set of 3 delicates, like so, and pull through. And you really want to keep this nice and tight, so you can see that that little 15 kind of pops. And we're going to repeat that. I'm going to pick up 115. I'm going to go through the next delicate, through the ear wire, and through the delicate after. So delicate, ear wire, delicate with my new 15. And pull through and pull tight. And again, that one's popped. I'm now going to repeat them 2 steps on this side. So coming out to that delicate, you'll notice I'm not putting 15s between my ear wires and delicate. That's because I'm treating the ear wire as if it was a 15 essentially. So it has that pop effect. I'm now going to go, coming out of this delicate, I'm going to go into the next one with my 15 and pull through. And last one, pick up 115 and go into the next delicate and then through the 15 we started from, like so, and pull through and pull really tight. You want to make it so that your ear wire is not hanging on the thread essentially. You don't want it to be hanging, you want it to be sat nicely between the 2 delicates, like so. Okay, now you can go through all them again to tighten them once more, but I'm just going to carry on because I want to just do this last joining of these 15s on this side. So I'm going to come down the next 2 15s of that set of 5, and then I'm going to go through my 15, round bead and 15, like so, and pull through. I'm going to jump this middle 15 that these beads are attached to and go through the next 15, round bead 15, like so, and pull tight, really give it a tug, and again they're now sitting much nicer. I'm going to go through the next 5 seed beads and then join these ones the same way we've done all the way around, so you can do that with me now. So through them 3, don't get attached around your ear wire like that. Always check as you're going, because you just want to make sure that you're not actually attached to anything anywhere, especially when there's places you can get attached to. Okay, through the 15, the round bead, the 15, and then miss that middle 15, she says. Go on, you can do it. There we go. And go through the next 15, round bead 15. And then just through a couple of them beads there, like so. Just so I can give it a good tug and pull it nice and tight. There we go. And once I weave in my threads, that earring is now finished and matches up very prettily with that one. And now I have a pair, which I'm very excited to put in, and I'm going to do so in a minute. But yes, that is our how to bezel a chaton rose out of the Shamrock Luck Box, and using some of these fabulous drop beads and ear wires and all the colours. I mean, they're just so pretty, they're so sparkly. I'm really hoping that the video came through clear with using such sparkly beads. Sometimes they can have a blurry effect on the video, so let's hope not, and that it's come through beautifully, because they are so beautiful. So I'm going to go and weave off my threads in a second. I'm hoping you've enjoyed this video. As I said, I will leave links down below for beading school and the Shamrock Luck Box and anything else you may need. Thank you so much for watching with me today. If you've enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you just subscribe to my channel and drop this video a like. And that's everything from me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye now.